Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we are getting back into Hogwarts Legacy. I think we're pretty much done with most of our side quests. We still have some collectibles and things to collect, but for now, I think we're going to continue back to the castle and look, see what we need to do to figure out to get to the end of the story here. So, okay.
Revelio.
Why was I way down here? Don't recall, but might as well grab these chests while I'm at it. And then actually, come to think of it, I'm not sure if I can just fly back to Hogwarts from here because I think there was a section of the mountains that we had to go through, not over. So I'll just fast travel back to Hogwarts grounds. Okay. Go to the central hall. That seems a pretty good location. It was one of the first places we went to inside of Hogwarts, so. Okay, yeah, that's right. We need to go to the map chamber. Could have probably warped directly to the map chamber, but this way we'll be able to make a little bit of a grand entrance, maybe. Hi, it's nice to see some ghosts dancing and getting along rather than just always encountering the pair, the ones trying to kill the other. Okay, down here. Speaking of which, hey Eddie. Okay. Okay, Professor Fig, what's going
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivanders with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He got what he deserved, or I had to defend myself? He got what he deserved seems a little cold, but on the other hand, I had to defend... Like, we already said we had to defend ourselves. Repeating it all this time just makes it sound like we're kind of trying to convince ourselves more than anyone else. But yeah, let's see if we can convince ourselves.
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting. You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Okay. No, I don't get a cool map of the area anymore.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
Okay. So we've been entrusted with
We can
the...
only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
We've been entrusted with the key to the repository, but we've also been told we shouldn't be tempted to use what is in there or even open it to try to destroy it. Which...
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
Okay. Wow, impeccable timing.
The goblins.
I wonder if Ranrok is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
I mean, we probably have. Has... How much has Fig really faced?
Ranrok will be pleased with our progress. One less shooter scared Not quite. You can't stop us. Rather why coming back this way. I'll get them. He wants to flee.
We need to press on. Ranrok must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One
Okay, so like just Depulso or something?
Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. We could have done that.
I see it. I don't know. I only hope they arrive soon. You fought
Yeah, you guys really aren't.
A dead end. Now what?
Alright, just a second. Let me collect everything, Professor. But you'd face these kinds of hardships before. How are you not running around collecting everything as well? Okay.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
There's something a little ominous the way you said that.
Ranrok must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Do we really need Lumos?
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Seems that being stealthy might be
My
more
brother who
beneficial.
works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Okay, so he's...
How nice of you.
Oh, okay, I thought the one guy was walking the other way. Alright.
That was meant for me.
Okay, I didn't quite hit the guy I was going for, but...
Witty. Not quite. Was that your best?
Ow.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
You must be pretty tired by now.
Your smell blood.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Really
We're getting closer, Professor.
brought us
That
lots
way.
of
Revelio.
goblins, I guess. Okay. How many of these drills did he have? Okay, it's Maddie's mom and the Auror and Professor that guy and him and Professor Weasley.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Thank you. I hadn't noticed.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
I mean, we've only spent the entire game fighting these guys. I guess it's fair to let someone else
We're in the
do
thick of it
some
now.
of the work.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
Or maybe we don't even need to do this. Because looks like we're just getting everything cleared out for us. Nice.
More of Ranrok's damn royalists.
Okay, see, yeah, I've fought these guys before. What you want to do is just try to transform the little guys into explosive barrels and then throw them. They'll go down pretty quick. Won't I? Oh, good job, Professor. Okay, so let's get out from underneath it.
That's our way forward.
Oh, that was conveniently sized. And now we don't have a way back. Okay, I get it. You know, focus on one mission at a time.
The wand! Quickly!
Stop attacking us, CO. So, did Ranrok already make it in here, or are we just opening the door for him?
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrok.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
We intend to keep it contained here or intend to open it? So, one thing I think I had to kind of sort out in my mind was, okay, this isn't, what's being contained here isn't ancient magic itself. This is the repository for when Isadora was like pulling all the pain out of people, you know, to remove pain from them, and then being able to put it into this repository. So what would opening that even mean? Like, we would just be releasing a lot of pain? Or maybe we would be using it to try to add, like, remove pain from people to add to it? Or something? Neither of those really sound like good ideas, considering what we've seen so far. So, yeah, let's keep it contained here. I still feel like this is just a temporary solution, because, you know, we're gonna keep it secret and, you know, probably buff up the protections against it, and, you know, make sure Ranrok doesn't get it, and then make sure that if anybody hears about it later, they can't get to it. eventually we're going to grow old and die, and then we'll have to, before then, pass on the knowledge to someone else to protect it, or come up with something like the Keepers did to tell people about it so that they can protect it. And so it seems like this is just kind of a never-ending mission. At some point, I understand the warning that the Keepers had, but at some point you would think somebody does need to try to find some way to more permanently destroy this. I mean, it was made by a witch and some goblins, so it's not like this is some intrinsic part of the world that can never be removed from it or something. But for now, we'll just keep it contained.
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
Oh, that's right.
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her and the others sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
I shall keep it secret for now. I shall keep it secret forever. Oh, that's right. Isadora was, like, she was somehow drawing strength from the pain that she had removed from other people. So there is some kind of power there, but I think we'll keep it secret for now because, again, at some point, somebody does need to try to figure out a more permanent solution here. But I do understand that we want to be very careful about who we're telling about this because we don't want another Isadora who's just going to be looking for uses for it without thinking of the consequences. We're going to want people who are going to be able to help protect it and help maybe even find some way to dispose of it.
I plan to keep it secret for now. But in time, when I'm ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrok. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch.
No, you have to use a red spell.
She didn't know when to give up either.
Ooh. Well, that can't be good. That seems very not good. I mean, are you even really a goblin anymore? You seem more like a robot dragon. What happened to Professor Fig? Okay, we need to get to Ranrok.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Ah! Then we go this way. No. This way. Okay. Oh, hey.
Set
Okay, so he's got like some shielding things. Not if I rid you of it first. Ow. Okay. We can Protego, the Stupefy doesn't really seem to help, though.
You can't stop me. Protego, Stupefy, Depulso. Two sources of power. Expelliarmus. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you?
Oh, okay, let's... Okay, no, not that way.
Expelliarmus. Protego.
Oh, hey, I can throw those. Oh, okay, that was not... There we go. Hey, give me something else to throw at you. Okay, no, not like that. Hey, I totally had that one. Probably should have kept casting at him when he was vulnerable, but... Don't I? It seems like I'm defeating you. Okay, is this way?
You can't run forever, Ranrok.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrok.
Ooh.
Expelliarmus.
Oh. Ow.
Expelliarmus. Not so powerful now. Are you, Ranrok? Expelliarmus.
Oh. Hey, just a second, I want to get that little bit of ancient magic there. Thank you. Okay.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Ah. So when I'm actively casting magic at him, I can't seem to hit the Z.
I know you're feeling it now, Ranrok.
I mean, eventually I will.
This ends here, Ranrok.
You think you can stop me?
Accio.
I mean to do a pretty good effort of it. Come on. Ah. Why won't it? Come on. There we go. Oh, let's not get on the red. Do you want the shiny? Oh, it's gone. They got some. Okay.
This is for Professor Fig. Expelliarmus.
We need to get some more distance so I have a bit more time to react. Or we could just do that. Okay, it's kind of imperative for me to use these spells. Can you grant me a little more cooldown on them? A little faster cooldown? Okay. I guess if Ranrok opened it and absorbed it all, and then we defeated him, maybe that is our more permanent solution. Now we need to hopefully we need to hope that it's not a permanent solution against us. Hey, who helped us?
Professor. To contain it.
Well, okay then.
Professor.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Hmm. It seems the strain was too much for him. But he helped us out. Probably could not have done that on our own.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a
Renowned seeker.
reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Middy, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
Hitting all four houses.
To Professor Fig!
Never imagined we'd attend a funeral for one of our professors. Glad Weasley spoke for Fig. She honored him. He'll be well remembered. I only wish we could have done the same for Solomon Sallow. I need to go and see Anne soon.
Ominous, there's something I need to tell you. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumor's true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Victor Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
You see, since Feldcroft was of interest to Ranrock, it became of interest to Rookwood as well. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw Anne, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. Oh, so cruel. Rookwood got what he deserved. Thank you for telling me. Anne and Sebastian deserve to know, and it should come from me. As we discussed, I spoke with Black. Sebastian's with the headmaster now, but perhaps there's a way to get word to him. When I find out, I'll send an owl.
So I guess they cursed Anne instead of killing her, because killing her might draw more of an investigation. Whereas the curse, people might be more concerned with trying to find a way to undo it or reverse it, rather than looking more for who did it. I can also appreciate Professor Black trying to give a speech to honor Professor Fig, clearly understanding what's needed at the moment, but at the same time, I also appreciate that he seemed to realize he's not the best one for the job and let Professor Weasley take over. So, congratulations, you've completed the story of Hogwarts Legacy and reached the end of your school year. With your OWL exams fast approaching, now is a good time to review your field guide progress, explore the world, finish any remaining relationship storylines and side quests, and complete your field guide as you see fit. Okay. So we've completed all the main quests. Although it was still snowing outside, so I guess we still have a little bit of the school year left. Let's see, do we have any new quests? Oh, we can prepare for our OWLs by doing question mark, question mark, question mark.
I have news about Sebastian. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Okay, that seems like something that's important. Let's make that our main quest. Okay, so we've got 2. Weasley's Watchful Eye. I need to meet Professor Weasley in her office, Transfiguration Classroom. Okay, and In the Shadow of Friendship. Now that some time has passed since the events at the Feldcroft Catacomb, I should see how Ominous is faring. Thankfully, we have the Undercroft to speak privately. I don't know, every time Sebastian and I tried to use the Undercroft to speak privately, it seemed like we were interrupted, so... But I guess we were interrupted by Ominous, and now it's Ominous that we're going to go meet, so... Maybe that means no one else will interrupt us.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I
See, how are the points stacked now? Okay. Again, assuming that the bottom ones are the ones that are the points, and it seems like Ravenclaw's not doing so well. Nor is Slytherin. I'm not seeing any points in the bottom. Whereas Hufflepuff and Gryffindor both seem like they have some there. I do wonder if during Professor Weasley's speech, if maybe she was referencing the 4 houses with what was it, like cunning, resolve, loyalty, and bravery, or something like that. I forget exactly which 4 words she used, but it sounded like she was kind of hitting each of the, at least one of the main traits of each of the 4 houses. Wait, what's this over here? Okay, how do we... So we can go inside, and then... I think we've seen that before, and I don't think we ever found a way to get to it. Oh, maybe we go out here. Then it looks like there's stairs to the left. Okay, come on. Open the door. There we go. Nope, there are not stairs right here. Are the stairs above us or below us? I'm not seeing stairs above us, so I'm assuming they must be below us quite a ways, maybe. Down here. Maybe that's all the way down in the potions classroom. That could be it. That potions classroom extends back that way. And it might make sense that we would go speak to... Was that Professor Sharp of potions? Speaking to the professors after what happened might be a good thing to do. So let's...
Head crab would just love Ferdinand.
Hey, Peeves. Okay, yeah, this seems like this might be where it was showing us.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
May I ask you about your time as an aura? Never mind. Yeah, let's...
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
Sounds dangerous or exciting. It sounds both, but I'm going to highlight the danger.
That seems a bit more dangerous than teaching potions.
Often, yes. Though I've seen some remarkably creative concoctions brewed in my class. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
Okay. Actually, let me see if completing the main quest got us anything. Okay. So we've got legendary gloves, legendary cape, legendary armored attire, legendary mask, and a stone necklace. I don't know if the stone necklace... Okay, yeah, that'd be like a scarf thing, so that shouldn't conflict with anything else. Okay, legendary gloves. Okay, I guess those are reasonably legendary. Gloves stitched with mysterious designs earned by completing main quests. So the gloves are actually stitched with things. These are actually made with things we got from the quest. The mask design looks very similar to the mask, or the designs of like the those ancient guardian golems and things. Did we have an ancient hat? Oh, come on. I'm not sure if we had a hat that goes with this. I think there might have only been 5. Stone necklace. A necklace with a mysterious stone earned by completing all the main quests. Oh, it's a stone that kind of looks like it's the ancient magic symbol. Okay. Legendary cape. Okay, I think the cape that had actual like shining stars on it looked a little bit more legendary, but we're not the ones making the call, so. I don't think there was. Don't think there was a hat that went with this, but I just want to check. Yeah, we don't have a hat, legendary hat here. But we just need one more relationship quest, and we can get a lucky leprechaun outfit. Okay, let's go talk to Ominous. Okay. I'm kind of curious what all the other students spent their time doing while we were out saving the world. It doesn't sound like they were attending many more classes than we were. Hey, Ominous.
Thank you for coming. Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions, it will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
I know what you mean, where he deserves to be punished. I mean, I think both of those things are true. He does deserve to be punished, but at the same time, I can understand how, he's your, don't want to say was your friend, he is your friend, and, seeing him potentially go into Azkaban or something and not here with us does, there is something missing. But I think we kind of addressed this before when we were discussing turning him in. On the one hand, like, yeah, you don't want to see bad stuff happen to your friend. On the other hand, like, seeing his decline, if something doesn't stop him, he's bound to do even worse. Like, not that I think he's just looking for a reason to take over the world or anything, but he's sinking lower and lower, and it's not that you don't want justice for him. It's that you were kind of hoping that he wouldn't do what the stuff that needed justice enacted against him. So, yeah, I know what you mean, buddy.
I never thought things would end this way. I hope we did the right thing.
I hope so too.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend.
You too, ominous.
I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
You went from being the irritating guy who wouldn't shut up about trying too hard to being actually a pretty nice guy. So, all right. And that completes our quest challenge and gets us lucky leprechaun gear. Everything except we got gloves, we got face thing. Okay, we don't have a neck thing for this one. Interesting that the lucky leprechaun gloves are not green like the rest of it look like it's going to be. Now, these weren't called lucky leprechaun, but I think it was the bookish half rims spectacles. Yeah, earned by completing side quests. Top hat in dazzling Kelly green for the lucky reveler, earned by completing side quests. Don't need a neck thing for this. Okay, have a little bit of clovers on the whatever you'd call this thing on the neck and shoulders. Okay. As a Hufflepuff, it's a little odd wearing all this green. Seems like it'd be more fitting for a Slytherin. But let's go talk to Mrs. Weasley and see what she's got for us. And then maybe we'll work more on our collection. That's right. Her office is we go out here and then go down and take a left before we enter the hall again.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Yeah, hey, Adelaide. Okay.
Revelio.
Okay, let's... Hey, Professor?
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year,
Hey.
both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to know the truth behind the rumors that you visited Azkaban.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the Centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
Recapping everything we've done.
I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course.
Could have just had me put it down. Didn't need to grab it out of my hands.
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. It seems you've nearly completed your field guide. Well done indeed. With your OWLs soon upon us, I am thrilled to see you so prepared. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Okay. So I did happen to notice during the cutscene, I have these vases. There's a white one and a black one, and the top looks like a chess bishop. Well, like a chess bishop in like a standard set of pieces, not in like fancy pieces like in the picture there. But then looking further, it seems like there's a lot of chess references here. We have this cauldron with a checkerboard or chessboard pattern around the base and crenellations, maybe like a rook. We have this piece, which I think is the queen, like based on the in the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone movie, we saw you see like the giant chess set that they have to play against at the end. I think that was the queen. It was like that. And there's a black chess bishop urn. Even the chair is one of those chess knight chairs we've seen before. And they have a fool's mate. Yep. Oh. The pentagram on the desk. Doesn't really fit with the rest of the chest decor, but well, it's not my office. Oh, there's one of the pawns. And a knight. And looks like one of the bishops from that set. Oh, that's probably the king from that set. Oh. Black pieces are a little bit tougher to make out just against the background.
Lumos.
No, I can't really get up that high. I think that's the other bishop. And not sure. That one has a shield. Maybe that's the rook? Can I see over here? Do the rooks have shields on this set? I can't really see too clearly on these. Either that's a queen that's a slightly different style than the white queen, or it's one of the rooks. So, all right.
It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say. Blossom.
Good one, Professor. Okay. So we have the house cup. We can work on completing our OWLs. Or completing our field guide for our OWLs. What do we still need? We've got combat. Which we still need to defeat 6 trolls and 4 mongrels and a bunch of dueling feats. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard. The dueling feats will probably take the longest just because some of them you really need to be perfectly prepared for. And it only chooses like 4 or like 2 feats per encounter, and so it might choose the ones that like, oh, just do something very simple, or it could be do something incredibly complex that really relies on the enemies doing something. Okay, we need 4 more magic hotspots. We need 4 more landing platforms. Okay, that's all we need for exploration. Very nice. And then the room of requirement. Oh, we just need to rescue a bunch of beasts. Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. And And then I also wanted to see... This says at Hogwarts there's still 18 more field guide pages. And I don't know... a lot of those could just be like the statues and things that we cast a spell on it and it gives us a page and that's it. But I kind of want to look around and see if any of them might be the ones that have some lore or point out some important stuff. I would like to try to get all of the pages that do that. There's also 4 more field guide pages in Hogsmeade. And we have found all the field guide pages out and about in the area around Hogwarts. Okay. So I think let's go attend... Do we do our house cup before? Get the house cup before doing the our OWLs? I mean, it's still snowing. This can't be end of term. Then again, with all the times that Hogwarts has like canceled exams and done other things, like just because it's a school treat or we're just gonna this was stressful for everybody, let's not care if you actually learned anything. Maybe that's what this is. It's like, we're just gonna award the house cup for now and you'll spend the rest of the year however you want, like you've been doing. Hey, Professor Easily, some explanation for what? Oh. Yep, the talking speech bubble's no longer here, so I think we found it. That was just down in the potions classroom. All right. If we are going to the house cup ceremony, you would think more of these other students would be making their way inside. Like, don't you guys want to hear who won the house cup? I mean, it seems pretty clear that it's either Gryffindor or Hufflepuff, since no one else has any points, but I mean, still find out who it is between the two. That's still the case. Yeah. You guys still... I'm not sure what the deal with Ravenclaw is. I guess maybe Sebastian lost a bunch of points for Slytherin by killing his uncle, but... Oh, or are these us taking our OWLs? I guess for Natty, that was probably one of the guys who killed her dad. Maybe. No one wanted to dress up like a leprechaun with me. Just sticking to their normal school robes.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw.
Really rolling your R's there.
The ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup.
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, save the entire school and
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
entire Wizarding World from the Goblin Rebellion. Yeah, that seems it's worth 100 points. At what, like 105 points? The teachers didn't seem like they were terribly anxious to give out points this year. Okay. This. Okay, final cutscene. Can we? We can skip past this. I guess just watch for a moment, see if it's gonna. I think if it's just gonna be some nice landscapes, then we can probably skip it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's really showing much. Okay. All right, we won the House Cup. Now we're back in our bedroom again. So, all right, now all we have to do is, oh, I guess those were our OWLs. So, all right, while we're waiting for train back to London, let's go on some exploration. We need what? Balloon platforms and ancient magic. And in addition to that, if we see like any good spots for catching creatures, we can do that as well. Okay, so it's going to be in the world map. We don't have a landing platform up here. Okay. Okay, and there are no ancient magic. Let's see if we can find a landing platform up here in the north. Okay.
Revelio.
Was there a symbol for landing platforms? Landing platforms. I don't know if that'll appear when we just do Revelio, but okay, it looks like a broom crossing a platform. So we can start by looking for that.
Revelio.
want to just rely on Revelio since it may not appear. How far south can we go? Okay, so we have the bog here. We have kind of this ridge here, and then it looks like this plateau up here. Okay, but where would it even likely be? I guess they're usually up someplace high, whether it's on like a cliff or whether it's
Revelio.
a castle. I usually see them like in an elevated area. Could there be one up on top of the castle tower here? No, not there. I'm not seeing any around here either.
Revelio.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Good. There's that. No ancient magic or landing platform there. Here we have 2 landing platforms here. And this would probably make a bit of sense because we did a lot of our exploration up north here before we really got our broom or were doing too much exploring with our brooms. So I guess it makes sense that we would have missed a bunch of these, whereas as we passed further south and were doing a lot more exploring from the air, of course we would have seen a lot more of the landing platforms. We also, but we're not missing any of the ancient magic hotspots up here. Let's see if we can find landing platforms. 2 of them.
Revelio.
And they don't appear on our, like we don't see the symbol for them, but we do see them as like a blue circle when we're close enough, so Revelio can still be helpful. What is that? Okay, it's not a landing platform, that's just a regular platform. Hey, this is the, I think that's the place we raided with Maddie.
Revelio.
Okay, no, that's a Merlin trial. Oh, here's some things we can catch. But I think I'd, well, since we're right here, let's go ahead and catch, see if we can catch any of them.
Revelio.
Giant purple toads.
Everything's all right now. Revelio.
I think most of our spots in the room of requirement are full, we might be able to sell these in Hogsmeade. The pet shop.
Leviosa. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio.
Looked like there were 2 more over here. I'm sure one of them was going to run away, but I can at least get the...
Revelio.
Yeah, it didn't run away too far. Okay. Don't worry, you're going to be with your friends pretty soon.
Revelio. Leviosa.
There you go.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
All right, let's see where. Oh, there's one. Okay.
Revelio.
Good. Make some good progress here. I've already found half the platforms we need. So I think what we're going to do going forward, there's a couple things we still want to do with this game. First, I'd like to completely complete our field guide. I don't know if there's any story stuff for that, but we'll try to see if there's any reward for it. I'd like to look for any of the
Revelio.
field guide pages in Hogwarts. I'll probably scout those out and see if any of those are actual like lore pages that we're missing. Okay, we need to go down south a bit. It's probably down here around Hogsmeade a bit more. And one other thing I would like to do is, most of the game has been fairly linear, and we can choose what order we want to do stuff, but as far as the story goes, the story doesn't change based on what we do very much. There's some of the quests, maybe people start reacting a little bit different if we when we were asked to find the moth paintings, if we said, no, we're not telling you what it's all about, then she might be a little bit miffed at us and comment on that anytime we walk by. But it doesn't really change the overall story. One thing I think I saw does the one thing that does actually change the story, I think, might be our decision of what to do with the ancient magic repository. Remember, we were offered the choice of we're going to keep it secret and like protect it, or we're going to crack it open and use it. So I think one of the things I would like to do is go to we'll load up our save before we got to that point. We'll have to run through the dungeon again, but then see just what happens if we decide that we want to go the kind of power hungry route, just to see if that's what that does for the ending. I guess one other change that it might be a little bit difficult to check now would be our decision to tell, to report Sebastian and what he did, or to, I think we had an option to like keep it a secret or not tell. I don't know. That one was a little further back, so, and I don't think any of my other characters are anywhere near far enough along to see the outcome of that. So I might have to see if there's something online that'll, if anybody has any video of what the different outcomes are or anything.
Must have been quite stately this time.
This is back where we started, wasn't it? Yeah. Whoop.
Revelio.
Okay. If these are meant to be landing platforms, you would think that they would have one like just outside of Hogsmeade or near Hogsmeade Station or something. Especially if they're not going to allow flying in Hogsmeade, you'd think there'd be like a designated spot for like land here and then walk in. Maybe you can even check your broom or something.
Revelio.
So yeah, with that, I think... Yeah, maybe down by the lake would be a good spot. We're in South Hogwarts region. We want to be up in Hogsmeade Valley. Okay.
Revelio.
But I think most of this stuff we can probably... we're going to try to knock these out tonight. Over the week, I can work on doing the combat stuff and investigating the pages, and also get our... we might start next week with our looking at our alternate ending, which... that's time trial.
Revelio.
Which means that next week we might end up being able to get to our post-game debriefing and finish up Hogwarts Legacy. That's North Hogwarts region. We don't want here. There wasn't a landing platform on this giant hill north of Hogsmeade, was there?
Revelio. Revelio.
Is there a sheep up here? There are a bunch of sheep up here. There's a whole herd of sheep up here, and there's no one watching them. If the sheep were magical, we'd have to catch them in our bag to keep them safe.
Revelio.
Okay. Now, don't mind me. I'm just searching for a landing platform. Okay, let me look up. See if I can look up where this is, because I feel like we've kind of flown all over this place and not seen it. Okay. What am I looking for? Landing platform. Okay. All right, let's see. According to what I'm seeing, it should be down here. In that area.
Revelio.
Which I could have sworn we'd traveled over there. Of course, with the way these are, if we were too low or too high, it's kind of hard to look up or down, and there it is. Okay. Oh. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna... So we're looking for one more. I'm gonna try not to use my map until we've searched for it without it, and then if we can't find it, then we'll use it then. But alright, it's right here around Hogwarts, so extending south to about where the lake becomes a river, and north to just outside of Hogsmeade. Want to fly on an animal? Try landing on it that way? We can do that. Let's... Haven't been riding mostly on our broom.
How about some sightseeing?
Let's go.
Leprechaun riding on a Thestral seems like it'd be some kind of imagery from some kind of scary movie or something. I'm gonna guess it's up in the hills over there. Okay. There's a bunch of things to catch there. But right now we are on a mission to find a bunch more things to catch there. But of course, I think those birds are a bit more skittish, so... Aha. Or is that a Merlin trial? That's a Merlin trial. So yeah, with the birds being more skittish, I think even if there's a lot of them, they're going to scatter as soon as you start catching one, so you're still only going to get a couple of them. Seems like a decent place for him up here. Oh, not today, thank you. Although, actually, we need to get some Mongols, don't we?
Slow down now. There we go.
Oh. Need to defeat an enemy with Petrificus Totalis. I might be able to do that.
Petrificus Totalis.
Aha.
Revenue.
Okay. And were there any more of you up here? Yes, there were. Dropped a charging Mongol with the pulso. Oh. Okay, that's not exactly what I intended to do, but...
Petrificus Totalis.
Oh. Yeah, Petrificus Totalis after it's already gone. That'll help.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Away!
Alright, just 2 more mongrels. Good. One of the difficult things being, can't really see below us too well. I think that's a Merlin trial, but let's... Yeah, it's Merlin trials. The landing platforms are considerably bigger than the round things in the Merlin trials, but it's kind of hard to tell that when you're just seeing them at a distance and don't really have much for scale. Okay, so this is getting to the southern edge. Now let's travel over. It's Hogwarts Valley. South Hogwarts region. Yeah. Let's travel up these hills, and then if we don't find it here, we'll look at the map. Oh, wait, these are also Mongols, aren't they? Yeah, we might be able to get out all of our Mongols here. Back in the bag with you. And me with Glacius Burst. Okay, what's Glacius? Do that.
Levioso.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I hit an enemy with Glacius. Why didn't that... Why didn't hitting an enemy with Glacius count? That's another reason the feats can be so difficult, is because it's possible. I don't know if that's a glitch that it's not working when it's supposed to, or if there's more to it that I'm not understanding. That like it's working perfectly fine. I'm just not doing everything I need to. But it does make it a little frustrating when you don't know what you're supposed to be doing.
Ah, there you are. Let's go.
Okay, so I think now the only enemies we need are trolls. platforms up here. No. There's a dive spot. I'm gonna jump in just because we haven't done many of those. We were introduced to him in a quest. We were introduced to him in a quest, and then we never really explored the lake much. Okay, yes, you're very threatening. Excuse me, I just want to... maybe I can't go in because I'm fighting? Okay. Fine, I'll try to take you out, then I'll... Ow. Dude, not while I'm swimming. Not cool.
Expelliarmus.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I mean, this is a relatively low-level area, and we've increased our gear enough that... I guess that makes sense. There we go. Yep, just can't do it while we're fighting, I guess. Okay. Oh, this is a whole cavern area.
Revelio.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Flipendo. Accio.
Okay, what do we got here?
Revelio.
We've got a door. And do you give us any hints on what we need to do to move this door? Can't fly. Can we go around the door somehow?
Confringo.
We need Bombarda? Wait, what is this on the door? Yeah, I'm not sure that tells us much.
Depulso. Revelio.
Oh. Went through something. Oh.
Accio.
Or do we do this? Aha.
Revelio.
Clever. We're expecting someone to look behind him. Then find all the hats that were hidden here. Is there anything more to find, or is it just... Looks like that might be it. Cool. Wonder whose little hovel this is. I guess... Probably... I guess in here you wouldn't really need too much shelter from above, except maybe... I mean, there could still be some drippings from the rock, and then maybe if you built a fire, you're just trying to trap the heat a little bit. Keep the wind from blowing through. What is that over there? There's a whole building down here? Yeah, we've got some... These don't even look like clothing. This is just cloth. And then some skins. But, like, can we get over to this building? Or do we need to, like, go find other entrances? What is that? I don't know that I see any way over there from here, so my guess is that there's probably like multiples of these underground or underwater pools, underwater caverns, and they connect to the same map. So if we find another one, maybe it'll could be a boathouse. Is that... mean, clearly we're above the level of the water, but I don't recall seeing the... Would that have been where Hogwarts students come in? Let's see if we can find another entrance and see if we can find our way over to that. I mean, it's not like we've got classes to prepare for or anything at this point, so we've essentially already graduated for this year. Okay, wait. Oh, I should have checked. That was... What direction? I think southwest? Southeast? Okay. Did we ever find where the Hogwarts boats would come in? We found a boathouse, but I don't think that was the main place where, like, first years would travel across the lake to. Okay, man. Swimming's kind of slow, so I'm going to try to fly there. We will stay on our Thestral, though.
How about some sightseeing?
Okay. We got this little rocky outcropping here. Here's the Hogwarts boathouse. Was there some other place? Ah. Oh, okay. Can't enter while mounted. So we're gonna have to just jump off into the water. No. Okay. Okay, let's go over here. If they want to make more water exploration, they should probably... Okay. Come on! Land! Okay, fine, we'll do it this way. There we go. Warp this spot that's 2 feet away from us. Yeah, if they want to have us do water exploration, they could probably encourage it by giving us like some water mounts. Whether it's the giant squid could help us around here, or maybe some friendly fish, and we can pretend we're Aquaman, or even just like having like some spell that can turn us into super fast swimmers or something. Okay, I think we did see this before. The underground harbor. Is this what we saw?
Revelio.
I'm not sure this would have been what we saw from there. Yeah, this just takes us up to just an elevator. Guess maybe from the courtyard I can take off again.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Away!
I wonder how strange this must look to any of the students who can't see Thestrals. I guess, let's see, is there any other spots on the water? Seem like entrances to some place. That's when we came to it initially. Man, that's visible from a long ways away. You would think if there's any others, they would similarly be. Okay. I'm not sure if that's a place we can even get to, or if it's just maybe it is meant to be like present the underground harbor or something. This would be on the opposite sides. We might have come in through there, popped up in there, and then seen that there. But it just seems odd not to have a way to be able to get to it. Like to get to the outside. Hey. One of these cubes is trying to escape. Okay, come on, let's go up. Okay. Yeah, Ironshire. I think that's where we fought the spiders that had been part of an ill-advised breeding project. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna look up where this is now. Okay, so it's... I think it's down this way. Okay, so we were close to it. We just didn't quite look back far enough. Is that it right there? Yep. There we go. I think this is our last one, isn't it? No. Let's go. Okay, I want you to land. Okay. I think it can't just drop straight down. It has to be close to the ground before we can land. There we go. Land. Land. Now.
Slow down now. There we go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah. Unlike a broom, we can't just like go straight up and down with these. We have to, like. Okay. If you guys could not, that would be. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. We have to actually land and then get off the mount in order for it to register. So, okay. This was exploration. Oh, now let's wear some Quidditch captain's gear. Got a shirt, a cloak, gloves, and a hat. Quidditch captain gloves, reinforced or protected knuckles. Yeah, I don't need glasses when playing Quidditch. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of looks like we have goggles right there. We just don't wear them, apparently. Okay, we don't need... Quidditch captain's cape. Of course, because we're Hufflepuff. There we go. There wasn't even Quidditch this year, and we made Quidditch captain. Turns out you don't even need to play Quidditch to become Quidditch captain. You just need to land on a bunch of platforms. So, all right. Now, let's look for a couple more ancient magic hotspots. Okay, we have all those there. We have all of them there. There aren't any there. No. No. Okay, we're missing one from down here. There we go. That I think is where we have to go through a cave, so let's just warp our way down there.
On another adventure, are we?
Alright, since we're in our Quidditch robes, let's go ahead and hop onto our broom.
There's nobody here. It's a waste of time.
Why are poachers looking for someplace where people are? I thought they'd want to stay away from people. Go where the animals are. Okay, so we've got 2 upstairs, looks like, and 1 down here.
Hello, Hamor. Revelio.
Oh.
Confringo. Revelio.
This place is really dusty. Someone needs to come in here with like a wind jar and just blow it all away. Probably give him 20 rupees or so for it, too. Okay, just need to... okay, how do we get over there? Do we drop in or do we go around? I think we go around. All right. Good. Plum sorcerer head if we want to be a plum sorcerer. We could probably just fly up there, but I want to see if there's a way to climb up. This box that can lift up, is there... I might be able to take it out, and but there's not a place we can like climb up to here. Maybe in here?
Revelio.
Maybe if we bring the box over here, this might be a good place to...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, let's do that.
Leviosa.
There we go. Okay, don't want to get tiny bit of spider webs on our uniform, so... Okay, where's the last one? Probably up here.
That solves that.
Okay, so let's see. Need to for a couple more. So that's all our ancient magic hotspots. There are two down here in Marnweem Lake. Okay, we can see them right there and there. See, slam a leaping loyalist commander to the ground. So you have to keep a loyalist commander alive, wait for him to leap, and then slam him to the ground. So, yeah, I'm just not going to do that. Oh, okay. Any trolls around here?
Revelio.
Hey, you're a troll. A troll with its own boulder. We might be able to do that. Okay, if I remember, hit the right button. Okay, do that again, buddy. There we go. Thank you. All right, good. Got some more troll bogeys for our potions. Okay, so there's one up there. And one looks like directly above us. And there should be a third one, right? These usually go in threes. Okay, we'll look around for it when we...
Repairer.
Oh. Okay. Ah, that puts this close enough that we can... Well, thought it put it close enough that we could do that. If we run and jump... And then we can hit our head. Good thing we're wearing our helmet. Yeah. Seriously? Okay, well, can I just fly through this? Hey, look, we did it. Good. Okay, there's ancient magic inside there.
Accio. Leviosa.
Not your best moment, I fear.
Hey. There we go.
Aloha Mora.
Oh, we wouldn't have been able to get this one until we got to level 3 unlocked. Okay. Which is kind of interesting for some of these. Having them behind the level 3 unlock means you might be able to find them early on, but still not be able to collect them until much later in the game. So it pretty much guarantees that late in the game you'll still have lots of stuff you need to find. Unless you've been very, very careful about keeping track of where all the level 3s are and going and getting them as soon as you get the level 3 or something. Okay, so that was that. Oh, no, we still have... It's still here because presumably there's still an ancient magic somewhere.
Expelliarmus.
No. It's not up here.
Revelio.
Okay, can you show us where it is, maybe? If only 2 went up, maybe it's down from us. Maybe that's why we can't see it, because it's actually going through the ground a bit. Okay, well, we are right near a lake. Or a river, something. Ah, there it is. There we go. Okay, 2 down, 2 to go. Hey, hate to break it to you guys, but Ranrock's kind of dead and he failed. Sorry. Now I guess we can let them have one more night of their delusions.
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew?
Oh, why would you ruin a perfectly good stew by adding mushrooms to it? Oh, hello, Infury.
Confringo.
You down fire. You still need to go on fire. My fire's on cooldown. Ow. Ow. What the world was that? Okay, look, I know this is probably you guys' home, but I really need to do an ancient magic task here, so... Speaking of... Okay, that's right. Ancient magic is a reasonable substitute for fire. We have a shield laid up against a tombstone here. And there's our 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Revelio.
Little graveyard.
Depulso.
Just, oh. Does that do something there? Oh, okay. Oh, maybe if we do this, that'll raise up. Yeah.
Revelio.
Okay. So that raised up. We need like a block or something that can help us get up that high.
Reparo.
Okay, you can get repaired. Good.
Revelio.
It's not very well repaired, but... Oh, come on. Get that. Thank you.
Depulso. Revelio.
Okay. Get the feeling this is...
Revelio.
Maybe from the outside we can climb up. No? Okay. Another magic hotspot there. These all seem kind of connected. Climb on this.
Revelio.
Maybe there's something on the outside we can climb up. Ah. Maybe there is. Oh. Or maybe not. Oh. Little mausoleum. With not only a shield on the door, but a couple of... Well, is this even a door? It looks like a doorway, but that looks like that's just all bricked up. Doesn't look like it's meant to let anyone inside. But we have not only a shield, but a couple of, what are those called, like glaives or something? I was going to ask if I could take one back to the room of requirements for decoration, but that might be kind of disrespectful to whoever's buried there. So, better not. Oh, here we go. This is our way up. All right. Okay, and so here, with that up, we should be able to jump over here. Good. And then I think we should be able to find our way. Oh. Hey, I have a pretty good grip with these Quidditch gloves.
Revelio.
especially considering that it's raining. Okay, that's on the other side of that wall, so I think we need to jump over that way. There we go. Not sure why some of these we can like cling to with our fingers and swing like that, and others we just kind of bounce off even if it's at chest level. So, alright, I think one more ancient magic spot, and that'll do it. Ancient magic. Ancient magic. We have one more up here in Cragcroftshire. It's right there. Okay, we kind of need to go south around this mountain. Can we go over this mountain? No, it looks like it's going to block us. We'll go... Well, no, it blocks us over there. We can still go here. That's nice.
Revelio.
Oh. So I think after this, might call it a little bit early tonight. So I think the other stuff we have to do is kind of need a little bit of preparation. Or, actually, we have enough time. We might be able to do the alternate ending. Oh, that might be... That's a thought. Alright, if this doesn't take too long, maybe we'll go and play through and see.
Anyone looking for trouble?
No, not looking for trouble, just looking for ancient magic hotspots. How do we get in there?
Accio.
Nope. Oh, on our broom, seeing this opening, it looked like that was way too small for something for us to fit through. But all right. Okay, all three of them are above us. Makes sense. What was that?
Revelio.
Yes, there's something over there. Okay, well, there's one of our spots up there.
Confringo.
We go down here. Not directly. I'm not too concerned about the chests if there's not a good way of getting them, since kind of I don't seem to be finding much gear that's better than what we already have. But okay, we do need to get down there. Come on, just drop down. Thank you. Okay, now we're on the outside, so maybe we can see if we can get the chest since we're here. Okay, we can drop down there. Oh. Can walk around here. Oh, okay, this is how we're supposed to get to it, I think. There we go. Okay, so how do we get to that chest?
Revelio.
Crawl up. Go around. Okay, and then there's ladder up. Oh, okay, there is a spot below us. If I... Okay, how do we get down there? Won't let me jump while I'm on... We're crouched like that.
Confringo.
Can't just walk off. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. I might have been able to crawl out this window. Okay, well. There we go. Maybe. Hey, look, we found a way out onto this ledge. Come on. Don't go shooting off the side. Oh, that just gets us here.
Revelio.
Doesn't get us to the big chest. Maybe to the big chest we have to go through there. The enemies, okay. Well, not that interested in it, to be perfectly honest. So, given our time here, let's see if we can't... let's see if we can't go see the alternate ending. Right, so we're going to save our game. And I'm going to go ahead and make it our... This is our top one. That's the one that we're actually collecting stuff. Okay. Oh, hadn't even considered, like, oh yeah, I should probably make sure I'm not overwriting the game that the save that we were. It's okay. It's been auto-saving since 9:10. It probably only has so many autosaves it keeps track of. But we'll go ahead and go to our save from last time. Hopefully this won't break things too much. And we'll see what a truly power-hungry Hufflepuff might do with all this pain magic. All right. Let's go ahead and go to the map chamber. I think I'm going to try to skip through the dialogue as much as possible that we until we get to that point, just since we already saw it. Okay, hey Professor, we need to go do stuff.
Victor Rookwood is dead.
Yep.
Godric's heart. Are you all right?
Okay. Well, since we're being a little darker here, he got what he deserved.
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Okay, so
thank you for saying so, Professor.
All right then. The Keepers have been waiting.
Oh, here we go. Let's skip.
You have come.
All right, Professor, let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a few fights. To get to the chamber.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Ranrok is here.
There we go. Wouldn't let me move forward for some reason.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
I mean, I've faced worse.
Must be here somewhere.
We must be getting closer. Ranrok, we'll be...
Over here.
We need to press on. Ranrok must be here somewhere.
This drill stands
All right.
between us and him.
Torso.
To move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Okay, a couple of trolls.
Where are the professors?
I see it. And I don't know.
How nice.
You fought one of these in Hogwarts. Expelliarmus.
You will. This one's almost down.
Trolls all about quick work of them.
You're no match for us.
I won't rest.
Didn't mean to do that. I kind of want to start building up my magic for the fight against Ranrok. Oh, yeah, over here, Professor.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
I don't know. There's still something about the way he says that. It just almost sounds sinister.
Ranrok must be getting closer to finding the repository.
He's not betraying us, but that line delivery almost makes it sound like he should, or that he's going to. That's Wiggenweld potion.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Yeah.
Enjoy suffering.
Fine. There we go. Yeah, it works.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
All right. Okay, and yep, here's where all the professors show up, help us out, so we can make our way to the repository.
Show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
Ow.
Was that you then?
You won't get away with that.
Expelliarmus.
Here we get to hear Professor Sharp doing a little bit of banter this time. He might have said the same thing last time, but I didn't hear him if he did.
I've been fighting since before. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Okay. Can't seem to skip this. Okay, so yeah. Oh no! Oh. Okay, thank you, Professor Weasley.
That's our way forward.
Professor Weasley's wand kind of looks like the Elder Wand a little bit. Just because it has those knobbly joints on it. Okay. Oh, then we have these guys. Okay. We need to go get the special wand out.
The wand! Quickly!
All right.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrok.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
Oh, we're going to use it, of course.
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen? What about Isadora's fate?
What, are you going to Avada Kedavra me? You're right. This power should not be kept from the world, or I want the power for myself. Now we're going to see if, see what happens if we go truly power hungry here.
Isadora wasted her ability trying to save people from themselves. I will not let others dictate what I do with this. My
Wow,
power.
we got
You
dark
cannot
there.
possibly mean that. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the misery and pain that could cause.
The arrogance of wizard kind.
Does it actually change anything?
Built this repository. It belongs to us.
Not sure.
Enough, Ranrok. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
I'd skip it, but I don't know if anything's going to change with
You
Ranrok.
should simply handed over the container. All of this avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Okay, I think we can skip it from here. So if anything changes, I'm guessing it'll be like afterwards, instead of trying to get it all together, we're gonna like absorb it or something, maybe. Guess we'll find out.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Yep. Sure is.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child.
My spells are having no effect on the dragon. That did the trick. I have you now, Ranrok.
There seems to be some fighting you after all. No.
Okay.
I shall rid you of it.
Ranrok, you really should have been paying attention earlier in the stream, then you'd know how this is going to turn out.
You can't stop me. Stupefy, Depulsor. Two sources of power. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you?
There we go. Yes, I do. I've already beaten you once. Okay.
You can't run forever, Ranrok. There's no right now, Ranrok.
I ensure that your death is swift.
Expelliarmus. Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrok?
They already invincible? No, I just wasn't close enough. Okay. Yeah, we've heard it.
Now, Ranrok. This ends here, Ranrok.
Ow.
You think you can stop me?
Why not? Done it before.
Expelliarmus.
in Lodgok's memory.
They're like doing a pretty good job of it, I think. I mean, apart from completely missing all those. Too close. Hey, magic. Even though he's not actually dead yet. There we go. Alright. I don't see if this does anything different when we... Oh, this is different. Can't see if that did anything to our eyes because we have our mask on. But...
Thank you, Miriam. For everything. Seems kind of bright for what definitely seems a very dark choice to make.
Professor Eleazar
Oh,
Fig.
because maybe Professor Fig
I
did
dare
die
say he was
a bit earlier in this
beloved
one.
professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Middy, whom we lost much too soon as well.
Does it sound like Professor Black might be choking up a little bit? Like maybe it's not just that he's not very good at this, maybe actually his...
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. Ah, he could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can. By
wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely.
Justly and
I'm guessing
bravely
Ravenclaw,
facing
Slytherin,
all that lies ahead.
Hufflepuff, and Gryffindor.
To Professor Fig!
Never imagined we'd attend a funeral for one of our professors. Glad Weasley spoke for Fig. She honored him. He'll be well. I only wish we could have done the same for Solomon Sallow. I need to go and see Anne soon.
I've already seen this.
There's something I need to tell you.
Rookwood is
I heard
responsible.
The rumor's true. The same words.
Wait, what?
It wasn't one of Ranrok.
This?
Okay.
This can't.
You see, since Feldcroft was of interest to Ran, that's why Rookwood was there the night.
So,
okay.
Thank you for telling. As we discussed, I spoke with Black.
Okay, so nothing really seemed to change much there. So it seemed like it was just the end of the fight. I don't know if anything else changes, but I think this is probably a good place to end it, and I'll add that to my investigation for the week. I'll save this under a different save file. Let me go ahead and do that so I don't accidentally overwrite the same one. So the top one is our good save. This one is our bottom one is going to be our power hungry save. I was kind of expecting a little bit more of a different ending or something, since now we're like super powerful, but oh well. All right, so next time we'll see if we can, if there's anything else to see here, we'll cover that. We'll also look at see if we can find the rest of the pages and complete our field guide challenges, and then probably dig into a bit of post-game analysis. So, and that should be, I should be available both next Monday and next Friday. So we'll be having our nights as usual next week. So with that, thank you for joining me. Have a good week, and I will see you next time. Bye.